জগতে আনন্দ যোগে আমার নিমন্ত্রণ ধন্য হলো মানব জীবন জগতে আনন্দ যোগে আমার শীতে ধ্বনি আছে হিয়া যত সঙ্গীতে শুনেছ কি তাহা একলা বসিয়া আপন সিংহাসনে On the 28th Founders Day of Hemshila Model School, we acknowledge the tireless contributions of two visionaries, Dr. Robindra N. Roy and Dr. Pratima K. Roy, the pioneers of this Dream Institute. And in 1995, they founded the school on the ideology of their parents, late Hemchandra Roy and late Shilabati Roy.
This living reality is a passion for each learner, has delved deep to enrich the inquisitive minds with diversified human culture, synergizing human works and values. It is setting new benchmark for itself with every accomplishing task.
It has successfully completed 27 years of achievement. It has scaled unprecedented heights of success, not only in academics but also in various co-curricular activities at the state and national level.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are once again with the most awaited celebration of the year.
A colorful evening with talented Hemshilites buzzing with enthusiasm, and a galaxy of esteemed guests all set to rock the stage.
Welcome, one and all, to the 28th Founders Day. It's gonna be exciting, breathtaking,
Electrifying.
Exhilarating.
galvanizing.
A mind-blowing experience.
Behold,
The Synergy 2023.
Let's begin the program with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. We now request our Principal Madam, Miss Anindita Home Chaudhary, to accompany the dignitaries for the lighting of the lamp. We also request Dr. Sonam Chakravarti ma'am to assist in the lighting of the lamp.
ceremonial lamp signifies auspiciousness. The light of the lamp stands for the unmanifested truth as well as the Lord in His manifest form. So, let's light the lamp of love in your heart, the lamp of abundance in your home, the lamp of compassion to serve others, the lamp of knowledge to dispel the darkness of ignorance, and the lamp of gratitude for the abundance that the divine has bestowed on us.
Presenting before you a fusion of melodies,
An amalgamation of rhythm and beats.
a musical rendition of tabla,
Sitar,
guitar,
synthesizer,
bongo.
and tambourine.
Cherish the scintillating essence of the harmony. Presenting
Symphony. from class 12 to address the August gathering. A very good evening to one and all present here. Today, on the occasion of the 28th Founders Day, myself, Oishiki Jwardar, the school's head girl, feels overwhelmed to address the August gathering. The Founders Day program commemorates the establishment of this eminent school, which was built by the initiative of respected founder president Dr. Robindra N. Roy and Dr. Prodima K. Roy in loving memory of their parents, late Hemchandra Roy and late Sheelavati Roy, who inspired them to contribute towards a greater cause of not only providing quality education to the younger generation, but also to inculcate in each child the values of life. The founders, Dr. Robindra N. Roy and Dr. Prodima K. Roy, have worked dexterously for all these years with the objective to disseminate standard education and to make it accessible for all the children of the society. Their efforts have resulted in the creation of the 3 campuses: Hemshila Model School in JN Avenue, Hemshila in Thandabad, and the Prodima Child and Women Development Center, Khatguria. চিত্ত যেথা ভয় শূন্য, উচ্চ যেথা শির, জ্ঞান যেথা মুক্ত, যেথা গৃহের প্রাচীর, আপন প্রাঙ্গণ তলে দিবস সর্বরী, বসুধারে রাখে নাই খণ্ড ক্ষুদ্র করি, যেথা বাক্য হৃদয়ের উৎস মুখ হতে উচ্ছ্বসিয়া ওঠে, যেথা নির্বারিত স্রোতে দেশে 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 কর্মধারা ধায়, অজস্র সহস্রবিধ চরিতার্থতায়। The school's prolific growth since its establishment in 1995 speaks of not only the quality education imparted, but also of the various skills enhanced for the holistic growth of each individual. The school has set its own benchmark by its results not only in AISSE Class 10 and AISSCE Class 12, but also in WBJEE, NEET, JEE Mains and Advanced, KVPY, NSEJS, etc. The extremely qualified, dedicated and competent faculty not only succeed in imparting education, but also develop a close bonding with utmost love and affection that propels the students to excel in every respect. The students at Hemshila are additionally assisted in their holistic growth by the presence of the state-of-the-art infrastructure, which speaks of the school's voluminous growth. The sprawling green campus spread across 20 acres of land, Drury Hemshila Recreation Center, that is the sports complex with 2 swimming pools, a mammoth-sized auditorium and an amphitheater, high-tech science laboratories, libraries, audio-visual rooms, and smart classes make learning for students easier, exciting, and fun-filled. Hemshila Model School is also the sister school of Drury University, which has over the years facilitated students from Hemshila to study with full scholarship in their institution. It is a well-known fact that most of our alumni are well placed in different prestigious colleges in India or are working in respected firms and organizations in India and abroad. The Students' Council forms an integral part of our institution. At the top are the head boy and head girl, followed by the coordinators from class 11, captains from class 10 and vice captains from class 9. The head boy and girl are assisted by the coordinators for sports, discipline, literary and cultural. The concept behind this council is to develop leadership qualities among students so that they are trained to become future leaders in the global arena. On this joyous occasion, we extend our heartfelt and deepest gratitude to Drs. Roy, the teachers, the staff members and the non-teaching staff of the school for their relentless endeavor for making what we are. Though we are on the verge of passing out from school, we shall continue to cherish the splendid relationship that we had shared over the years, and we promise to keep these enduring moments in our reminiscences forever. We also promise that we will keep up to the expectations of our alma mater, to our roots to which we owe our success. Thanking one and all once again and wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Signing off for today, I, Oishiki Jordar, head girl. Thank you.
Put your hands together to welcome our first performers, the Blooming Buds of the Pre-Nursery Jane Avenue, as they are here in the colorful attires to welcome you all to this enchanting evening. Enjoy a spectacular thrilling performance by the Tiny Tots. Here they go.
Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. It is with this thought that we embark on another year's journey, completing 28 years of our amazing education voyage that we have undertaken since 1995. When the heart is happy, it embraces the whole world. When the mind is happy, it accepts the world as its very own. When the vital is happy, it offers its very existence to the world. And when the body is happy, it serves the world the way the world would want it to be served. So during these turbulent times, when the world is ravaged with war and social abuses, let us all rededicate ourselves to this old thought where the entire world remains interconnected and we all belong to this single global family, promoting global peace and harmony and contributing to its very existence. Good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of the entire Himshila family, I feel privileged to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Sri Brijendra Pratap Singh, Director in charge, Durgapur and Burnpur Steel Plant. We are really honored to have you here on this special day of ours. A cordial welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Satyajit Bose, Chairman, the Mission Hospital, Durgapur, and a well-known senior cardiac surgeon. We are so privileged that you could spare some of your precious time to be with us. I also extend a sincere welcome to our very special guest, Professor Anupam Basu, former Director, NIT Durgapur, and our trustee member for also being with us on this special day. My special welcome to our special guest of today, our alumni, Mr. Sunny Mitru and Shondipon Dash, scientists at ISRO. I also extend a hearty welcome to our Secretary, Mr. Vivekananda Konar, Assistant Secretary, Mr. Gautam Roy, Vice Chairman of the Managing Committee, Mr. Shamurendra Sen, our Managing Committee members, trustee members, distinguished guests, family members, and everyone present here. A very, very warm welcome to all our parents, guardians, former students, teachers, and staff of Himshila Model School. Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a hope and dream which, fulfilled, can be translated into benefit of everyone and greater strength of our nation. This thought embraced the lives of our founders, Dr. Rabindranath Roy and Dr. Mrs. Pratima K. Roy, professors at Drury University, who dedicated their lives for the cause of education. They are our inspiration. Today, on this special day, though they could not be physically present here, but has sent their wishes on this day as we celebrate it. So I read out the message sent by our founder president. On behalf of the entire Himshila family, Pratima Roy and myself enthusiastically welcome the distinguished guests, parents, teachers, beloved students, staff, well-wishers and community leaders for the participation in the 20th Founders Day celebration. I wish I were there to personally enjoy this auspicious event together. The school has been built in loving memory of my parents in order to fulfill educational dreams of every human child coming from all walks of life for meaningful life-changing experience through enriched and comprehensive education to be provided by caring and inspiring teachers with supportive management and administrators. The school has achieved some success, but we have a long way to go to fulfill the dreams into a reality. We wish this momentous celebration for a grand success. It is a pleasure for me and Pratima to extend happy holidays and a new year. Thank you for coming to this temple of learning. Your friend and admirer, Robindro N. Roy. Now we would like to request Mrs. Vijaya Dotto, Principal HSMS Dhandabad, our Secretary Mr. Vivekananda Konar and Assistant Secretary Mr. Gautam Roy to please come to the stage. I would request our teachers, Mrs. Shumona Mukherjee, to please escort. I would request our Senior Vice Principal, Sir, Mr. Indrashish Roy, to please escort our Chief Guest, Shri Brijendra Pratap Singh, and Madam Mrs. Navita Singh to the stage. I request our NCC cadets to be here for the escorting. I also request to please escort our guest of honor, Dr. Satyajit Bose, to the stage. Our guest of honor, Professor Anupam Basu, to be here on the stage. I request our special guest, Mr. Sani Mitra and Mr. Shondi Bondosh, to be escorted to the stage. We would like to honor our guest here, so I would request Mr. Vivekananda Konar, our secretary, to please honor our chief guest, Mr. B.P. Singh. I request the students to please come. Like to request Mr. Gautam Roy, our Assistant Secretary, to please do the honors for Dr. Satyajit Bose. I would request our principal, HSMS Dhandabad, to please do the honors for our very special guest, Professor Anupam Basu.
इस पे तो लाइट का दिखता है ना ना तू लाइट को
I would again request our Secretary, Mr. Vivekananda Konar, to do the honors for Sani Mitra. I request Mr. Gautam Roy, our Assistant Manager, to please do the honors for our special guest, Mr. Shondi Konda. we would request Madam, Vijaya Madam, to please do the honors for Mrs. Navita Singh. In this academic session 23-24, we adopted different efforts to offer holistic and inclusive education along with safe learning environment as envisaged in the new Education Policy 2020. We have taken initiatives and will continue to do so to incorporate student enrichment activities and art-integrated activities in our teaching pedagogy, which is essentially child-centric and learner-oriented, joyful methods. You would really love to see the classrooms vibrating with excitement and enthusiasm when children perform hands-on activities, research projects, innovative models, and that is not only restricted to science and maths, but you can see it even in our language and social science classes. Our students had put up a grand exhibition, Innovate to Differentiate, which was so inspiring for all of us. We believe in nurturing the child's curiosity to develop in them the brilliance to think out of the box. Our robotics lab is functional, and it is so wonderful an experience to observe students even after school hours working on different modules. And today you can see the drone that is being hovering around. It is made functional by our students here. So their enthusiasm by all of these students under the guidance of our two teachers, Mr. Dr. Gautam Chakraborty and Mr. Mono Chakraborty, is really appreciable. I would seek the cooperation from the parents so that more encouragement from home will enthuse the students to participate in such brainstorming activities. The need of the hour, as per NEP, is competency-based education, and we have shifted from only rote learning academics to skill development. And that is the reason we have introduced artificial intelligence in classes 9 and 10, coding, design thinking and innovation with financial literacy in our middle school. We would like to arrange again a fest where we would like our parents and well-wishers to get a glance of the innovative projects, the different experimental work that the students have been doing throughout the year. Our belief that creative mind resides in a healthy body led to the development of the mammoth sports facilities, for which we are indebted first to SAIL, of course, for the gift of 20 acres of land. Otherwise, Drury Hemshila Recreation Center, outdoor basketball, football, cricket field would not have been possible. Even the initiative of planting of trees to have a greener campus, where as soon as you step in, I think you can see the green field with the dense foliage, is something which brings peace and serenity to the campus. We also owe much of these to Mr. John Berline, the interim president of Drury University, whose magnanimous contribution has helped us to develop the huge infrastructure of Drury Hemshila Recreation Center with indoor sports complex, a state-of-the-art auditorium with the swimming pool, the indoor swimming pool and the amphitheater. Our strong physical education department also offers coaching after school hours, and it is really wonderful to see children playing in the field in the evening. Very unusual today because we only see children with the school bags at their back. I thank the parents whose support is very important in this aspect, and I would again like to request the parents to come forward and support your child in different sport activities. To prepare our children to face this diverse, challenging world, we need to inculcate in them the 21st century skills like communication skills, social skill, critical thinking skill, the leadership skill, and the collaborative skill. Our co-curricular activities conducted throughout the year are a reflection of the multi-dimensional approach that we have taken to groom the students who would be the leaders of tomorrow. You all will be glad to know that for the first time we conducted the offline Model United Nations, that is MUN, under the leadership of the class 12 students mentored by our faculty, Ms. Shutopa Ghosh. Hemshula Model School, a center of excellence, since its inception has believed that academic excellence should be our strength. And in this pursuit, our visionary Dr. Rabindranath Roy acts as our propeller. Our dedicated and highly qualified staff needs to be appreciated for their untiring efforts. And that is how we have outstanding results in our class 10 and 12 board examination. In class 10 with a class average of 85.25% and a whooping 44% students getting above 90% and 22 students just there within top 20, I think needs a big round of applause for all the students who achieved this. For class 10 science, again we have a class average of around 86%, and here above 85%, there are 62% students with 17 students going within top 10. In humanities, the class average of 84.2%, and we have 42.5% students above 90% there, and above 85% was 60% students. A big round of applause for them. With 12th commerce, where we have around 27% students securing above 85%. So heartiest congratulations to all the students for achieving such a great feat, and we are proud of all our alumni who have really made the school proud with their achievement, and they are settled abroad in different foreign universities, in Indian universities, and they are well settled now. In competitive examination, brilliance was radiated as we had city toppers for JEE Main, JEE Advanced, NEET, ISI, everywhere. In Olympiads, we have been doing very well. Our students have secured international rank 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the ranks they have obtained. VVM, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan, is another very prestigious exam that we have, and we are very happy to say that for this year, there were students who qualified for the state level. From class 6, it was Arav Jha. From class 8, we had Indrashish Datta with state rank 2, Prajakta Kundu with state rank 3, Shabdoshi Shaha with state rank 6, and Saraswat Pal with state rank 7. So big round of applause for all our students. Our newsletter, Crystal, has been our method of communication, where we have been trying to reach out to all our parents and our well-wishers with these great achievements of our students. As Hemshula marches on, our ethos is strongly committed to sharing and caring. And Pratima Child, Women and Development Center at Khatguria is our endeavor to share the responsibility of uplifting the Santhal community, the underprivileged children, with the light of education, good health and financial empowerment to the tribal ladies. Dr. Pratima Roy's vision has been partially fulfilled, and we have around 400 students who have been benefited till date with free tuition, with books, stationeries, meal, health facilities and everything. I feel elated to share with you all that one of our students, Rima Hembron, is pursuing BSc Nursing from Murshidabad Medical College. A big round of applause for all our students from our Khatpuria campus. As a celebration of our 25 years journey, we started with our next project, that is Hemshila Model School Dhandabad, which is our first love of our founder president, and this is being upgraded till the senior secondary level. I would now like to request Principal of HSMS Dhandabad, Mrs. Vijaya Dotto, to share her vision for the school.
Thank you, madam. Good evening to all present. I would like to start with a gracious welcome to our today's chief guest, Shri Brijendra Pratap Singh, Director in charge of Banpur and Durgapur Steel Plant. I really feel honored to have the pleasant task of welcoming you, Your Excellency, for today's gathering. I extend a heartfelt welcome to our today's guest of honor, Dr. Shotyajit Bose, Chairman of the Mission Hospital, Durgapur. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time with us. I feel proud to welcome our ex-students, Mr. Shani Mitro and Mr. Shonipan Das, scientist of ISRO. It is indeed a joyous moment for the entire Hemshila community to have you with us. A very special welcome to the pillars of this institution, our very own Secretary and Manager of the school, Mr. Vivekananda Kunar, and Assistant Secretary, Mr. Gautam Roy. Their unwavering support has led the school to this excellent point. I extend my warm welcome to all other esteemed guests present today. Thank you for being with us today in spite of your busy schedule. My next word of welcome goes to our devoted parents, dedicated teachers and staff, and our incredibly talented students. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and beloved students, it is an honor to stand before you today as the principal of this remarkable institution, founded on the visionary dreams of our founder president, Dr. Robindran Roy, and our vice president, Dr. Pratima K. Roy, whose thoughts have highly influenced by their parents, late Hemchandra Roy and Sheelabati Roy. As we gather here, I cannot help but reflect on the noble aspirations that led to the establishment of our first branch, Hemshila Model School, Dhandabad. Their foresight and dedication laid the foundation for the excellence we proudly uphold today. It fills me with immense pride and gratitude to lead this institution, carrying forward the legacy envisioned by our founders. A warm welcome to each of you as we gather here tonight to celebrate the culmination of another incredible year at Hemshila. Hemshila Model School, Dhandabad stands as a beacon of academic excellence and holistic development. Our commitment to nurturing young minds and fostering a vibrant learning environment has been at the core of our journey. Throughout the year, our students have showcased extraordinary dedication and talents across various spheres, from academic achievements that have surpassed our expectation to outstanding performance in arts, sports, and extracurricular activities. Our students' accomplishments in academics this year has been remarkable. Anurag Mondol of Class 3 bagged the second position of international level in English Olympiad. Himanish Majumdar of Class 4 secured the third position at international level in Social Science Olympiad. Deepta Boirago of Class 5 achieved the third position at international level in Science Olympiad. Rishit Chaudhary and Ashmita Sadhu of Class 5 have shown outstanding performance in Spelby Mega Final. Our students have manifested notable performances in Paschim Bongo Biggan Moncho. The students are Tiana Chatterjee of Class 2, securing 3rd position, Aryan Mondol of class 3 securing 2nd position, Deepto Boirago of class 5 stood 2nd, Preetham Pal of class 5 stood 3rd, Rudrashis Pal of class 5 secured 3rd position, Obhirup Bhui of 6 secured 1st position, Shinjon Mondol of class 6 secured 1st position, Shoham Datta of class 7 secured 1st position, Anik Debhomik of class 7 secured 2nd position, and Rebantu Roy of class 7 secured 3rd position. Students have also acquired accolades in cultural field. Tanishta Mukherjee of class 6 bagged 1st position in Rabindra Sangeet category at the district level organized by the Ministry of Information and Culture, West Bengal. Prokriti Ghosh of class 1 secured 5th position at international level classical dance competition organized by Shoro Shruti, Kolkata, West Bengal. Our school believes in all-round development of students. Besides academics, sports play a very important role. Students of our school have achieved great success in various sports events, both in local and at state level. Upanshu Sen of class 6 has displayed his talent in various cricket tournaments in the district level. Oishik Roy of class 6 is also an outstanding chess player, showing great performances in various competitions. Our school takes pride in its unique specializations, notably our focus on transforming the low achievers to high achievers. Here, I would like to acknowledge the relentless dedication of our faculty and staff. Their unwavering commitment to guiding and inspiring our students has been instrumental in shaping the success stories we celebrate tonight. These initiatives have not only enriched our students' educational experiences, but have also empowered them to excel beyond the classrooms. Moving forward, we are committed to furthering our pursuit of excellence, embracing innovation, and providing a nurturing environment that encourages every student to reach their full potential. Thank you once again to everyone who has contributed to the success of Hemshila Model School, Dhandabad. Together, let us continue to strive for greatness and inspire the leaders and achievers of tomorrow. Wishing you all an unforgettable evening ahead, filled with celebration, joy, and a deep sense of pride in our incredible school community. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We would like to welcome here Dr. Kalimul Haq, Principal of Nepali Para Hindi High School. His immense contribution in the development of the school has been praiseworthy, and in 2019 he received the Shiksha Ratna Award from West Bengal government, and 2020 the President Award. So it's the National Teacher Year. So big round of applause, and we welcome, and I request our Secretary Mr. Vivekananda Konar to please do the honor for Dr. Haq. I would now request our Secretary, Mr. Vivekananda Konar, to please address the host gathering.
Very, very good evening, one and all present today. I, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and Managing Committee member, heartily welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Vijayendra Pratap Singh, Director in charge, Durgapur and Banpur steel plant. I also welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Satyajit Bose, eminent cardiologist, Chairman, Mission Hospital, Durgapur. And I do welcome our special guest, Sani Mitra and Sandeepan Das. Both are the scientists of ISRO and directly associated with Chandrayaan 3. And that was the very successful mission of ISRO, for which India became a first country in the world for successfully landed the spacecraft on the south pole of the moon. Please give a round of applause for our alumni, Sani and Sandeepan. I also welcome Dr. Anupam Basu, well-known educationist, former professor of Kharagpur IIT, former director of NIT Durgapur, and presently honorable member of Hemchandra Silagoti Memorial Educational Trust. And he has a vast knowledge and experience for which we are getting suggestions time to time for upliftment of academic excellence of our students. I also welcome all the guests, guardians, my beloved student, media person, for their presence in this 28th Founders Day ceremony, coming all the way from different parts of India. Our principal already stated in detail regarding success and achievement of our student. Till then, I want to let you know, this year class 10 board result was outstanding. 158 number of students secured 90% and above marks. And Priyadarshini God stood fast with 99% marks, and Odhik Mahato stood second with 98.2% marks. Please give a round of applause for their outstanding achievement. As far as class 12 board result is concerned, it is also outstanding. 144 number of students secured 90% and above marks. Sneha Rai was the topper with 98.4% mark, and Nandita Mukherjee is the second topper with 98.2% marks. And this is the best result in comparison with any other CBSE affiliated school in our district. And today I want to let you know, Hemsila Model School is a sister concern of Drury University, USA. And our brilliant, disciplined students may pursue their higher studies at Drury University with 100% scholarship. Many of our students, namely Kinjoy Majumdar, Sayan Patra, Anish Chakraborty, Anesha Sengupta, and many more are well settled and well established in USA after completion their higher studies from Drury University, USA. And one thing I let you know, Dr. Roy, our founder president, is always thinking how to enhance the academic excellence of our students. And for this reason, this year, Dr. Roy and Madam Roy create an endowed fund for global exchange program. And every alternative year, one teacher and 4 students will get the opportunity to visit Drury University free of cost for experiential learning, hands-on activities and research. This is the golden opportunity of our students. and this will continue so long Hemshila exists. We have achieved numerous success in the national as well as international arena, but we are not at all satisfied. We want more and more success in the national as well as international arena, and we want to cherish the name and fame of Hemshila Model School all over the world. Let's hope for the best in the coming year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We would now like to have our chief guest, Shri Brijendra Pratap Singh here. Let me introduce sir here. Shri Brijendra Pratap Singh, Director in charge of Durgapur Steel Plant and Burnpur Steel Plant, has been our well-wisher. A BTech in Mining Machinery from Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad. He assumed the office of the DIC from April 22. Since then, he has been relentlessly working for the expansion of GSP and the Burnpur Steel Plant, and under his leadership, several CSR activities have been undertaken, and he is working towards the development of Durgapur Township as a model township. He has been really empathetic towards our Khatguria project and has shown special interest for reaching out to these needy students. With all humility, I request sir to please address the august gathering.
Thank you, ma'am, for the kind introduction. Dignitaries on the dais, eminent cardiologist Dr. Satyajit Bose, Chairman, Vision Hospital, Mr. Sunny Mitra, scientist, ISRO and alumni of Hemshila School, Mr. Sandipan Das, scientist, ISRO and again alumni of Hemshila Model School, Professor Anupam Basu, former director, NIT Durgapur, Mr. Vivekanand Koner, secretary, Hemshila Model School, Mr. Gautam Rai, member trustee and assistant secretary, Hemshila Model School, Madam Dr. Namita Singh, president, Durgapur and Burnpur Mahila Samaj, Mrs. Dr. Anindita Home Chaudhary, principal, Hemshila Model School, and Mrs. Vijaya Datta, Principal, Hemshila Model School, parents, teachers, students, teaching and non-teaching staff, a very good evening to all of you. It's my proud privilege and honor to stand here to talk to you all on this very wonderful and auspicious occasion of 28th Founders Day of Hemshila Model School. I would like to thank management of the school, Principal Madam, Mr. Vivekanand Koner for calling me here and doing the honors. On the occasion of 28th Founders Day, let me extend my warm wishes to all the students, teachers, Principal Madam and all the management committee, teaching staff, non-teaching staff for reaching to this 28th year of the foundation day and making this school to the great levels. On this occasion, my deepest regards to Dr. Rabindranath Roy and Madam Dr. Pratima Roy to have a vision 28 years back for having a quality education for the students of this area, this region. The vision was created and we are able to see this wonderful institution having wonderful facilities, wonderful infrastructure, providing quality education and also going in for overall development of the students. The two live examples, the young budding scientists from the ISRO which are here, who are here amongst us, is a testimony to the fact. I would like to congratulate the students who have performed today. A huge round of appreciation for the wonderful stage performance, wonderful jugalbandi, wonderful performance for the tiny toys, and the pre-nursery students who have wonderfully performed. A huge round of appreciation and huge round of applause for all of them. Appreciation for the teachers who have made it possible. They must have worked long hours and for preparing them for the wonderful stage show. Congratulations to the students, for the achievers who have got good marks and achieved in their board exams as deliberated by principal ma'am, to their parents and also to the teachers who have worked for their wonderful performance. My appreciation to Mr. Vivekanand Koner, to Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Anandita, for wonderfully guiding the school towards a better future. The students of class 10th and 12th, most of them will be passing out. Class 12 they are already passing, and the students of class 10th will be passing out next 2 years. For them, you will be out of school to the new world. Till now you were under the shadow of your teachers, of your shadow of your parents. My 5 sincere advices to you all and also to other students. First, try to add value to yourself. That is one of the most important things. Every single day, try to add value to yourself. There are a lot of things to do apart from academics, sports, music, dance, cultural activities, arts. Try to add value to yourself, because when you are out in other world, this value will differentiate yourself from others and make you more marketable. There was a famous dialogue in the film Three Idiots. कामयाबी के पीछे मत भागो, काबिल बनो, कामयाबी तो झक मार के आपके पीछे आएगी. तो काबिल बनो, कामयाबी आपके पीछे अपने आप आएगी. Second, don't fear from failures. Failures are bound to occur. Everyone us has failed. There are thousands of examples of top leaders failing. We only see their when they come up in the thing, but how they have failed. Thousands of examples: Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, and others. Colonel Sanders of KFC, he has failed for thousands of times. Don't fear from failures. It is not bad to fail. The worrying point is when we stop trying after failure. Learn from failures and come up from the failures. There are many organizations in the world who are recruiting the people who fail and come back after that. Third advice, always in your path there will be 2 ways to go. Whenever you are thinking you have 2 ways, always try to adopt the difficult way. It will be tiring, but it will be more rewarding. At times when you are outside, you will have many things in your minds, but try to close your eyes and follow the teachings of your teachers, follow the teachings of your parents. They will guide you and they will help you. And lastly, your physical health and your mental health is again one of the most important things. If you want to face the challenges of the world, you have to be physically fit, you have to be mentally fit. These are the 4 advices for the students going out of the school, the students 5 advices who are there in the school. India is going to become the biggest economy in the coming days. It is the 3rd biggest economy. Next 4-5 years it will become the biggest economy. The Indian economy, Indian GDP is growing at the rate of 7%. And the future is also the GDP will grow. Lot of foreign investments are coming. India needs lot of young talents. My request for all the students, remain in India, don't go out of India. Even if you are going out of India, come back to India and serve to India. India will require to be a developed nation and to be the world's biggest economy, lot of young talents. So my best wishes to all the young talents, my best wishes to all the students for the future of the school, my best wishes to Principal Madam and all the management committee of the school. A Merry Christmas and Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Thank you very much for calling me here and making this occasion a wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A wonderful thought presented here, and I think our students should be enriched with this experience that you gain here, which would really help you in your future. And I think just to share with you, sir, yesterday Sunny Mitra and Shondipon Nadash, they both presented here a little bit of their experience at ISRO. So that was the sentence echoed by Sunny. Remain in India, there is a lot to do in India, so serve India. So I think our young generation are also echoing the same thought of serving our country here. So now we would like to have on stage here for the address Dr. Satyajit Bose. He needs no introduction because he is a well-known cardiac surgeon and chairman of the Mission Hospital, probably the first super specialty corporate hospital in this region to bring a change to the life care facilities in Durgapur. He believes in delivering patient care of the highest order and equipped with futuristic technology, and his vision in passionate pursuit of perfection. I request Dr. Bose to address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. I'm not going to read out all the names. Mr. P.P. Singh has already done naming of all the brilliant people on stage. And my best wishes to all the students and their proud parents. Today I have got learned two things from Madam Hom Chaudhary's thing. Two things is, one is that I'm very pleased to hear that Himshila has gone away from the beaten track of rote learning to actual learning, because learning is everything, and not rutting in committing to memory and then vomiting into paper and then targeted knowledge. I mean, that's the way they do it in various training schools, training places in Rajasthan and all that. And most of the students, they come to IIT Kharagpur and all these places and they can't cope up, because they have done only targeted studies. And they've come to medical colleges also, and then they fail, they don't do so brilliantly. So it is important to gather knowledge, not be just follow to become a literate person, but to become an educated person. So all of you know that many brilliant people in this world, Mr. Singh has named quite a few. When I can name a couple of more, like Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar, Lionel Messi, they are not very literate people as such, but they are hugely talented and educated people. So I little differ from being just literate, but I need all of you to become literate as well as educated and pursue your kind of dreams or passion. Because today the goalposts has shifted from getting a good job to getting a, getting a government job, or doing this and that and all that, to follow your passion. Like I can tell you with my life that when we were medical students and doing well, many of my friends have gone to UK, US, Australia, and at my age, much of them have actually, they've got retired and they're on a touring all over the world while but at my age of 63, I'm 62, I'm behaving like a 26-year-old guy, and I'm working 12 to 14 hours a day and enjoying every moment of it. So, and it is much more to do at home. I came from the metropolitan city, being in Bombay, being in Kolkata, but I decided to go from red ocean strategy to blue ocean strategy, where I came into Durgapur, found a set of friends, we started this hospital. So Durgapur has been a steel city all its life, became an educational hub with schools like this, and now has become a health hub. There are 14 hospitals in Durgapur now. All of them are doing well. So that's a great thing. And before I end, I must tell you one thing. I was mesmerized with this music show today. Mesmerized. And especially because I'm a drummer myself, I'm in love with this guy who was playing the drum. So huge, I mean, a round of applause for this music show and the teachers who actually trained them to synchronize this one. Very nice, very nice. And I really enjoyed. And it's good to see that many students have become good sportsmen and all that. It is not important for people to, kind of peak now to get 99% and 100% all of that. We've seen so many students in medical colleges. I've been to IT for a few days also. But many of these toppers have actually not peaked at the right time. So it is very important to tell parents that train your bachas in such a way that they become first good human beings. And IQ is, it comes with, with your genes. But having good emotional quotient, and what mostly Mr. Singh also talked about is the adversity quotient. How to deal with adverse situations. How to cope with failures and come as a winner from the failures. I think is the best thing that all of us will tell. And there are many, many depressing stories all around, but we have to learn from the failures and to come out of it stronger and stronger. And I've actually not come very prepared, but I have a small role nowadays. I've shifted my goalpost a little bit towards, training students and motivating them to be their own. So I've had a couple of lectures in this school also and various other schools in Calcutta and also various Indian IMs and all that. So, and if you guys want me to talk about further in some other occasion, I'll come prepared and I'll give a wonderful this thing and deliberation, and we can all. I also learned a lot from the students because they keep on telling me a lot of things which I've never thought before. And so thank you for having me here, and it's a great opportunity, and wishing you all the best, wishing Hemshila for having their dreams converted to reality. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational speech, and I think our students will be more resilient with the different activities that we carry on with our school. I request here Professor Anupam Basu, former director of NIT Durgapur and former professor of IIT Kharagpur, to please share his thoughts here on this occasion. So please.
A very good evening to all of you. Whenever I come to Hemshila school, all the time I am mesmerized. Today I was first mesmerized by the orchestra, as everybody has said, and I was telling Dr. Bose that good things should not always come to an end. It should continue, a little bit more at least. Today it was the orchestra to start the day with, evening with, but other times whenever I visited Hemshila, I could find a different vibe, a different environment, a different standard that is being put forward. And all of you, all the students are really blessed that you are getting such an environment for education. Now all my previous speakers has shared their experiences with you. I won't go on elaborating on that. That will be too much of giving GAN type of things. So I refrain from that. Instead, I'd just like to say, it was really astounding to see to hear the class 10 and class 12 results. But when I think of the person, Dr. Robinder N. Roy, who has established this school, do I ever ask what was his score in class 12? At his time it was class 11 or class 10. No. I just admire him like anything. I know him very closely by now for the person that he has become, for the achievements, for the sacrifices, for the vision that he has contributed and spread out to his own country. And I have got 2 stars here, sitting over here, who chose not to go abroad. I'm sure I'm not bothered about whether they had 7-point CGPA or 9-point CGPA. That really doesn't matter to me. It never mattered to me in my career as IIT or as a director of NIT, because I have seen butterflies will fly. All the butterflies take the flight. Some fly high at the beginning, some fly low at the beginning. And it is our job to give them the space to fly. And then everybody flies to different heights, altitudes, contributing in their own way, which the society sometimes tries to defining good boys, bad boys, intelligent persons, not so intelligent persons. I tell you, that's all rubbish. Alright? In our notion, 100 in mathematics defines your intelligence. Today it is proved that that is not the only metric, and we should be conscious about it. I'm again going into the GAN avenue, so I take a detour. I'll just conclude with one thing that I would like to share with you, or just tell you, that it is not really what you do only for yourself. Where you rise, what you achieve, that's not all. But how many hands can you hold? How many hands did you hold during your journey? As a bright student in the class, have you helped your student friend who is lagging behind a little bit? Did his or her failure and tears ever touch you? All because you are a shade above in terms of marks from him or her. Did it happen? Did you have that empathy? That is always more important to be a real good human being. And Hemshila School has provided the entire environment for that. And today's lecture was, today's program was started by Anindita with the words Boshudhoiva Kutumbakam. I'd just like to, in the same vein, I'd like to conclude by uttering some words from a poem by John Donne. The lines go like this: no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Any man's death diminishes me because I am involved in mankind. Therefore, never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the beautiful message that you have delivered today, and I think our students should have taken it up, should be assimilating it in their lives. For any institution, it is not only the present or the future that we look up to, but the past is on what we try to build our present and work for the future. For all teachers, it is an overwhelming experience to have their alumni back to their campus with all learnings and memories treasured for life forever. Today, it is the same emotion, the same feeling that is flowing through all of us as we welcomed our two illustrious alumni on stage. So when India was rejoicing on the stupendous success of launching of and landing of Chandrayaan-3 for the first time on the lunar south pole, we at Hemshila were also jubilant, knowing that two sons of our Durgapur city were associated with this project. So it's a very, very proud moment for all of us, and I am so happy to introduce here Mr. Shondipan Dash, our former student. And he was here in our school, where from he graduated class 12 in 2011, and he achieved a BTech degree from NIT Durgapur in 2015, earning a gold medal in the field of metallurgical engineering and material science, earned an M.Tech degree from IIT Bombay in 2017, specializing in corrosion science and engineering in the Department of Metallurgy and Material Science Engineering. Recipient of Ministry of Steel Award in 2014, joined ISRO in 2018 in Liquid Propulsion Systems Center, and is currently employed as a scientist SD in the materials and manufacturing entity involved in the development and production of materials for the cryogenic program at the prestigious Ganganayan program. He is also pursuing his PhD degree from IIT Kharagpur in the Department of Field of Metallurgical Engineering and Material Science. A huge round of applause for Mr. Shondikon Das, and I request Shondikon to address here and share your thoughts.
Good evening. Good evening once again. Respected Shri Brijendra Pratap Singh Ji, Dr. Satyajit Bose, Shri Anupam Basu Sir, former Director of NIT Durgapur, Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Sir, esteemed guests on the dais, Shri Sunny Mitra, my friend and my colleague at ISRO, esteemed faculty of Himshila, and all the budding gems of this enigmatic Himshila. A warm good evening to you all. Today, I stand here before you with immense gratitude and a heart full of emotions. I am Sandeepan, and it's truly honored to be here, surrounded by similar faces, old class teacher. That was the biggest thing that I got to see today. My old class teacher, Sri Basudev Sir. Thank you, sir, for being my class teacher in 2011. Thank you so much to be here. I'm honored to be in your presence today. I passed out class 12, as ma'am had already mentioned, in 2011. But trust me, I was not a topper here. But I had a class full of gems like you people. When I joined here, all the best students across this fraternity, Asansol, Durgapur, Banpur, had come here. And across those 24 months, I always felt like how could I be with, and how could I compete with these fellows? They were really good. I always tried for securing that rank 1, at least in one of the semesters, but never. I could never achieve that because they were that good. But, you know, in those days of struggle to get that number 1 ranking, there was always a support from the parents. I would like to thank my parents who had undoubtedly supported me in that time. But you know, in those years, I learned one thing. If I cannot be the best, let's learn from them. And the mental toughness and the tenacity that I learned in those 2 years actually helped me later in my life. I joined in 2011 in NIT Durgapur, which is very close here, 6 kilometers from here, and I pursued a very offbeat branch. In total India, till date I am saying, in a complete year, maybe say around 20,000 people pursue this branch against the more prolific branches. But you know why I chose that branch is because I knew that I have limitations. I knew my weakness in certain subjects. So let's choose a subject in which I can succeed. So my father was also from a steel industry. I was always fascinated by the thing called stainless steel. So I asked him, why not pursue this branch? He told me, yeah, definitely you can start pursuing in the field of Department of Metallurgical Engineering and Material Science. Not that I did not get the other branches at NIT. I had a decent rank of 561 back in those days in AIEEE. But I chose to choose this offbeat branch, where initially people mocked me saying that I would just get a 6 lakh packages there. That doesn't matter to me at that point of time. My parents told that if you are good at something, be the best at that. So I continued in that branch, and fortunately, I landed up at ISRO. So this is my small journey that I wanted to share, that even by not being the best student in the class, but trying to be like them, and also by not choosing the best possible branch, you can succeed. But before leaving this dais, I would like to mention my deepest thanks to the management of Hemshila School for this humbling felicitation, and even to Dr. Arden Roy, with whom we had a great interaction in the evening yesterday. In the realm of space exploration, every endeavor is a collective effort, a symphony of minds working towards a shared vision. Landing at Chandrayaan 3 was not my individual contribution. I might have made 1,000th of that. In the last decade, in our organization at ISRO, we have had the taste of orbiting the Mars in 2014. If you all remember, we were the first nation to successfully have the orbiting around the Mars, the Mangalyaan mission. I was then at NIT at that point of time, launching a record of 104 satellites. That was the record at that point of time, at one go in 2017 by PSLV. And today, in this case, have been fortunate to play a role in the development of exotic materials for the launch vehicles of ISRO, a task that has gained significance, especially in the context of our recent achievement, the successful landing of Chandrayaan 3. You know, our dignitaries on the dais have mentioned a key thing, that you are bound to receive the failures. We all have seen our former chairman, the face of our former chairman, Dr. K. Shivan, when we had failed to land successfully on moon in September 2019. He was crying, right? We were that close. 2 kilometers only. We were that close. But what ISRO did was remarkable. They attempted again. They attempted again, and where to land? On the south pole of the moon, where no one has ever managed to do that. So that's a great achievement, guys, isn't it? Russia, in particular, is a very advanced country, right? They had also had a similar goal. We launched on 22nd of July, on 14th of July, and they had launched just a month after that, and they had decided to land prior to us. But they could not succeed. But we could succeed, right? So failures are the stepping stones to success. And what remarkable, like, in fact, our mission, we had succeeded. Now our team there had found that we still have some propellant on the module that had landed. So we decided to have a hot test there. We decided to bring the propulsion module back again. So these are a few things we must acknowledge what our visionaries of ISRO are doing at that point of time. That's a great thing that these people have been doing, and these are the last two goals that I mentioned are beyond the scope of the Chandrayaan 3 missions. Lastly, in this journey, my parents have played immense role in my growth, where I'm standing there. Thank you, Baba and Ma. My in-laws are there. Thank you so much. They are here. The warmth and welcome extended to us by for the last 24 hours. It's enormous. I can never forget this thing. If this is the warmth we are going to experience, we will work for another 100 successful missions of ISRO and keep coming here again and again. This is a promise to you all. I am deeply touched by this honor and would like to share this moment with all of you. It's a reminder that our journey, no matter how far reaching, is always rooted in the foundations we build early in life. Thank you, Hemshila School, for shaping me for this recognition. I hope to see many of you, the budding gems of Hemshilite, and serve the prestigious country. Like I said yesterday also, there is abundance in this country. Don't leave it. Don't leave it. You might get a very well package in US, in UK, in New Zealand, in Australia. But the kind of love, the kind of satisfaction you will get. You know, in Trivandrum, where we live, around 30% of the population there are either in ISRO, or their fathers were in ISRO, or their sons are in ISRO. Okay, so we don't get to experience that kind of thing. But when we are coming in flight, we experience this. One day after the Chandrayaan 3 had landed, I had a flight to go to some industry, and somehow people came to know regarding that I am from ISRO. People were overwhelmed to see us, and that kind of response we are getting. So, for all the young gems, it's a humble request from my side. Live in India, make in India, and serve India. Thank you, parents, teachers, and all the well-wishers who were a part of my journey. Thank you, Hemshila School, for felicitating us in this wonderful 28th Founders Day. The Symphony Band, you were outstanding. The Tiny Tots, you were pretty delicious with all those small events, cute events. Thank you so much for making this event very memorable for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shondipon. And yes, we give you the roots and you grow the wings to fly to meet your dream. Next we have here, I would like to introduce our another former student, Mr. Sunny Mitra. Sunny was here, graduated from Hemshila Model School in 2012, class 12. Then he completed his BTech degree, Mechanical Engineering from IIT Kharagpur. MTech also on Mechanical System Design from IIT Kharagpur, and joined ISRO in the year 2018 as scientist of the engineer and working in the Earth Storable Engine Group of Liquid Propulsion System Center till date. So a big round of applause for Sunny, and I would like Sunny to be here to address this August gathering. I think everybody is very keen to hear from you also.
Good evening all the parents, teachers, dignitaries on the stage, and to the whole Hemshila family. It's a warm evening on a Sunday night we are seeing. So what a night it was. I am blessed to see all the cultural programs that was held over here, and it is for this, I think, that we have flown 2,500 kilometers from the land of the magnetic equator, that is Thiruvananthapuram, way in Kerala, and we have come over here in Bengal only to witness this, and I feel so blessed to be here. And it's a big round of applause to all the people that have actually performed over here. Really, it took me back to my school days. And coming to the theme that it's one globe, one family that we are telling. Really, if someone has to designate this theme, it should be space science. When you see from the vast wonders of space and you look back at Earth as the Voyager did, we are seeing a small pale blue dot that represents the all of humanity. When we see from the satellites, the globe, the Earth that you are seeing on your mobile, you don't see any borders. And that is the message that space science gives you, that it's one globe, live as one family. And coming to what Hemshila has actually done for us. I belong from Raniganj and my schooling is over here in Durgapur. So at those point of times, I am talking about 2010 to 2012 phase, did not know how to crack this IIT, did not even know how to get into ISRO. So we are standing on the shoulders of giants actually, that is our teachers and our parents who have actually drove us, that you do your work sincerely and do not think that any subject is beneath you. Give your all sincerity with whatever talent you have and you will be able to achieve great heights, and I think it's because of all of their efforts that we are standing right now over here. And what a phase actually India is going through. We have all seen Chandrayaan 3, we know the test vehicle D1, the demonstration flight 1 that has gone, which marks the entry into the Gaganyaan phase, and we know Aditya L1 is on its flight to the L1 point of the sun. So we'll become the 4th country to be there also. So it is a dream phase, and I request all the parents over here to bring more and more of the children, the students into the space journey that India is going through. And we already know we have a mission at hand. We want, we know the global, that recognition that India is going, people are looking at us in a very, very different way now. It's not the way back that we are outside the door, knocking on the door, as one thing I had shown yesterday. We are with the cattle and Russia and US is inside and we are knocking on the door trying to get in. Actually we have broken the door. We are inside, and so I request all the students to garner whatever talent they are having and whatever interest they are having, and put in your hard work, and you will be able to be a great national benefit. So your work, do not think it's only about I will get my marks and that's over. I'll get my CGPA and I'll get some job, I'll get some money, that's over. No, what you have got a platform. The platform is the Indian platform that we are having, and your work is a national output. So whatever you are doing, people are noticing, and you are going to compete at an international level. So please work well with all your enthusiasm, be it in whichever field. And I would, whoever gets interested in the space field, I would request them to please garner that interest and come join our space journey. And we all know what we are doing. We are collaborating with NASA for the NISAR mission, even JAXA, the Japanese space agency. We are doing the LUPEX mission that is coming up, that is, we'll be going to the moon, we'll be collecting some samples and we'll be returning back to Earth. And finally, whatever our Prime Minister's office has already told, by 2040 we want an Indian to land on the moon. So in 17 years there will be people, you will be the national products, and we want that you come give your energy for the Indian space journey. So with that all, I'd like to thank all of you for such a beautiful felicitation over here, and Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. And what a strong message from our former students. I think this is what we needed today. So maybe a decade back they were in the school and they were like you, my dear students, who are now in different grades. But I think seeing Sunny and Shondipon on stage, I think they are the role models in your life. So I think the best message to send out on this 20th Founders Day is what my two boys have spoken out here. Now coming to start with our felicitation program. So success is not any accident, that's a fact. And it is hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and most of all, the discipline that is there that gives you that success. So let us recognize some of our achievers, and on this day we would like to present our board toppers with a token amount as a recognition, but we would like to give them a potted plant with this trust that they would contribute meaningfully to this society and helping this earth to be more bluer, more greener in the coming days. With this, I would request Priyadarshini Kaur and to be here. The class 10 toppers? Yeah, okay. So I would request our chief guest, Sri Brijendra Pratap Singh, sir, to please do the honors. So Priyadarshini Kaur is first with 99% marks, and also Jebine, come Priyadarshini. Second, Obit Mahato, Diptangshu Sinha and Srija Ghosh with 98.2%. Wait, yes, Third will be Archita Das with 98%. So I would request for a group photo, Mr. Punasar and all, okay, for the Punasar.
Close the mother.
Thank you, children. Congratulations and wishing you all the best. So you can go from this side. Now we would like to recognize our class 12 toppers from Science. Sneha Roy first. Sneha and all. Yes, I would request our guest of honor, Dr. Satyajit Bose, to please do the honors. We have Sneha here with first with 98.4%. She is there now in AIMS Patna. Second, Nondita Mukherjee with 98%. She is now in AIMS Devghar. Right, Nondita? Disha Mukherjee is third with 97.8%. She is pursuing her BTech degree from IIT Kharagpur, Chemical Engineering. Okay, next we have class 12 Humanities, Shreya Pal with 95%. She is pursuing her political science from Scottish Church College. Second, Shomili Moitro, 94.8%. Okay, Shomili's father, please. Second, 94.8%. She is pursuing BSc Statistics. Yes, sir. From the side. Mukesh Chaudhary third. Mukesh Chaudhary third with 94.4%. Is pursuing BA Political Science from Delhi University. Okay, Mukesh also is not there. So if we could take a group photograph here. All right, request all.
ये लाइट का तो कम बैठ ना
Thank you. For our class 12 commerce, we have Shruti Chawla, we're first with 95%, Yash Agarwal second with 94.4%, and Ankit Agarwal third with 93.6%. Yes, whoever is there. For? Ma'am, may I know your... Ankit, okay. I request Professor Anupam Basu to please do the honors. Thank you. Sir, I would request you to be here for the next. Okay, thank you, ma'am. We have Oyun Goswami. He's the city topper for JE Advanced, All India rank 236. Yes. Oyun be there. West Bengal Joint, rank 5. Indian Statistical Institute, Bachelor of Statistics, All India rank 1. And presently in IIT Delhi, pursuing graduation in Maths and Computing. Stand there. Sir, be there. Next is Orijit Mondol, JE Advanced, All India rank 719, West Bengal Joint 32, NEET score of 685 out of 720, JE Main 100 percentile in Physics and Maths, presently pursuing Computer Science in IIT Bombay. Okay, Orijit could stand here. We have Nichol Loshkar, ISI Bangalore, Bachelor of Maths, All India rank 2. We had another city topper, Shubhashish Ghosh, who is pursuing AIMS in AIMS Bhubaneswar. He was a city topper for NEET. So a big round of applause for these students, and again I would like all our guests to be there so that we can have a good photograph.
মাথার উপরে তো লাইট দেখো ইয়েলো করা ফাটকা জ্বালিয়ে দিচ্ছে কোনো
Thank you all. Next, for Jagadish Ghosh National Science Talent Search Junior Scholarship, our 3 of our students have got the scholarship from class 11. Priyadarshini Kaur, Soham Pandit, Pranjal Mukhopadhyay. If you could be here. And as an encouragement award, Sai Krishna Shahu and Ipshit Chakraborty. May I request Dr. Haq to please do the honors. Priyadarshini Kaur, Soham Pandit, Pranjal Mukhopadhyay, Sai Krishna Shahu, Ipshit Chakraborty. So 3 students have got the award and 2 gets the encouragement award. Sir, again we take a group photograph. Thank you. We have RMO, that is Regional Mathematics Olympiad qualifiers, who would be appearing for INMO, that is International Maths Olympiad. We have Shantan Mojumdar from class 9, Madhushri Panda from class 11, Shoikot Devnath from class 11, and Dibya Satyam Ghosh for class 11, and they would be joining the camp. I would request Dr. Navita Singh to please do the honors. So here we have Shantan Mojumdar from class 9. A big round of applause with lots of good wishes and blessings as they go for the come. Shantan, come this side and stand. Yeah, stand. Madhushri Panda, Shoikot Devnath, and Dibya Satyam Ghosh. Okay, if again we ask. A big round of applause because they have their INMO camp, right, at the ISI Kolkata in the first week of January. Thank you. Next we have the VVM state level camp qualifiers. First, Indrashis Datta, who has qualified for the national level. A brilliant young boy coming up. And third is Saraswat Pal. So I request here Sani Mitra to do the honors for our budding champions here. Indrashish had been to the nationals for VVM last year also. He's in class 8. Both of them are in class 8. Oh, wow, that's a... Thank you. Okay, let's... Thank you. Next, as we said, we believe in holistic development and we do appreciate and encourage our students to nurture their talent in different fields. We have Ishan Haldar, champion in All Bengal School Tournament under 17 boys badminton singles, runners up in under 17 boys double, selected for SGFI National, champion in under 15 boys doubles at All Bengal State Badminton Championship. Here we have Ishan and we request Mr. Shondipan Dash to do the honors here. He is in class 9 and he has been wonderfully playing and also managing with all his academics. Just wait a little bit, Ishan. We will take a group photo after this. Then we have little Arjohi. Shondipan can be there. We have little Arjohi. Class 2. She walks in. 36 National Under 17 Girls Championship. 4th rank in chess. She was first in annual chess tournament under 9. West Bengal State under 13. Under 13 Open and Girls Federated Chess Championship 4th. Where is little Arjohi? Come in. Yes, there you are. So she has been playing brilliantly. Come Arjohi, wait here. And then we have a little Shriyan comes up. Yes, Shriyan. Run on this, come and to the stage. Class 1. International record in Asia Book of Records, recalling scientific names of 195 creatures in a single shot of 9 minutes 30 seconds. A big round of applause. So Shondipan and Sani was expecting that this should be our youngsters coming up. So here we have stars coming up. So wait there. So we take now a group photo. From Putima Child and Women Development Center, Khatburia, a very project that is very close to our heart, where the first generation learners are being equipped with education, and we have a number of students who have qualified class 10 and class 12, and we are trying to develop in them the skills that will help them to get employment. But for this year in 2023 Madhyamik exam, that's class 10, Jiten Hasda is first and he's pursuing class 11 with humanities stream. And for class 12, we have Rima Hemram, who was first with 74.4% from the science stream. Think of the achievement coming from a village, first generation learner with all kinds of difficulties. Still she manages to get 74.4% and has cracked the BSc nursing course, which is quite difficult nowadays, and gets into Murshidabad Medical College. So far away from home, in a hostel she is there, and this entire her educational expenses are being borne by our Pratima madam. So I request BP Singh sir to please do the honors for Jitin Hazra, class 10 topper from Pratima Child and Women Development Center, and also he has been there in the Amrai school. Now I request Rima, a big round of applause for Rima, BSc Nursing, Murshidabad Medical College. So she sends pictures, she gives us updates of everything, where we know the different activities she is going through. Very little bit changes, but that's transforming the life, right? Okay, just a good photograph with them. Come, Jitin. Jitin, come please. Shraddhanjali is the face of our school. It showcases the creative talent of students and also documents the history of the school, reflects the identity of the school, and informs the future generation of the students about the tradition that we have all built up. So here we have the release of our Shraddhanjali magazine, and I would request the editors here of this year, Mrs. Munmun Bordhon and Mrs. Shravani Ghati, to please come on the stage. I request our chief guest to please do the honors by releasing Shraddhanjali.
With this, I would like to add, as it is known to all, that on the occasion of Silver Jubilee, our founder president sir and vice president madam, along with the entire team of management, decided to extend Hemshila Dhardabad as an independent branch in its ancestral plot. So it's from 2021, we started extending a class every year. Now, since then we are working hard to make it as an independent, shape the school. So it's a struggle. So it's again an achievement for us for publishing the Shraddhanjali for the first time. So I request our publication in charge, Polly Madam, and editor Shumana Dotto and sub-editor Mopali Madam to come and sir, please, I request her to please. We are thrilled to unveil our inaugural issue of the school magazine. It's been a labor of love from a dedicated team of writers, editors, artists who poured their creativity into every page. This magazine is a reflection of our school's diversity, talent and spirit. We hope you enjoy reading it as much as we enjoyed creating it. Thank you for your support, and here's too many more issues to come. Thank you.
So congratulations to HSMS Dhanabad team for their first publication, and hopefully we would be able to discover more talents, more creative pursuits that we would be seeing in our students. We would like to recognize our editor and sub-editor of Shraddhanjali of 2022, editor Mrs. Ritika Mukherjee and sub-editor Mr. Shayan Bawal, and I request our guest of honor, Dr. Satyajit Bose, to please do the honors. Wait. Yes, you wait a second. A big round of applause. Thank you. So, as I sign off today to start again with our cultural extravaganza, we hope to see a better world built by our HSMS student community. Let us celebrate our interconnectedness. Let each of our endeavor lead to sustainable development of this biosphere. May we flourish and prosper together as a family. Your good wishes, support, cooperation is our need in our path of life. Wishing you all good health, peace and happiness in the new year 2024. Thank you everyone. Thank you to all our esteemed guests for sparing your valuable time.